Orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough where we had our season break in the previous episode, and we kind of left it in a cliffhanger, mostly because the episode was getting long. And I do remember, I think we checked with all of these guys on the, well, would be the left side, as I'm looking at the camera. And we don't need to check with the rest of the Gondians, right? We saved everyone we could. I'm still annoyed that one Gondian didn't decide to use the dash. I don't know why. Like, everybody else used dash, only that one didn't use dash. And now that I know how the layout and how it's happening, yeah, I could have had Karlak in the same area where I had my own character, and then maybe that way I would have saved everyone, because apparently I was able to deal with the right and left side with wheel and the Minsk inclusively. So yeah, for now I'm not seeing Rat Hammer. We still need to deal with him. I'm assuming once we get back, yeah, deal with him. So let's check with the rest. Ogro?
If only my Gladiola was free too.
Now I'm wondering who's gonna be upset.
Bloody hells! I was a goner for sure. Thank you.
Or sad that one Gondian didn't make it.
My sincerest thanks, friend. I don't know what possessed you to find us in that place, but I am surely glad you did.
Still hurts, but thank you.
Okay. Biggs.
It's over, right? There's not more cutting. Thank God.
Yeah. Are you gonna say the same thing, actually?
Grindo. Carpentry could never be good enough for my brother, could it? Just had to work in a Gondian forge.
Okay.
Bastard.
Okay, so you all say those things. You know what, I'm not gonna check the rest. Obelia? I'm assuming you might be quote-unquote the leader of the prisoners out here.
I can't thank you enough. I was certain that place was to be my cold, wet tomb. There were so many of us scattered through that place. To save so many was brilliant. Just brilliant. We were kept hostage to control our families and the Steel Watch Foundry, to keep them building Gortash's death machines. Please. They need to know what happened here. They have no reason to obey Gortash anymore. If they rebel, it'll put a dent in Gortash's steel might.
Yeah, how do you think I found you to begin with? Your father sent me.
He did? Of course he did. I knew it. I knew he would do something.
Okay, that actually updated. Yeah, go to the Steelwatch Foundry. Not sure how long that's gonna take, actually. I'm gonna have to see if I can do it in one episode. Omelon?
Your world's air. I never imagined missing its feeling on my skin. Curious. I owe you a great debt, son-child. One I shall repay. When I return to the surface, I will alert my colleagues at the Society. Find me there, and I will offer you what aid I can against this evil.
And he's out of here. Cool. I'm assuming we already are docked. Oh, the warehouse?
On my way.
Raven Guard.
I'll get to your camp. We'll talk there.
Oh, this should be an interesting conversation as well. Because Mizora intervened.
You were to administer Umbali's justice. Instead, you conspire with the abomination. He who sickened the harbor with blood so black the sea itself chokes.
Gods, they're nuts. You have to help me.
Hold up.
Step out of the way. Protect him, and Umberly will swallow you whole.
Okay, first off, he wasn't exactly responsible for the destruction in the harbor. Well, not intentionally.
Your lies won't save you. Give us the abomination or be counted as his ally.
Ah, Greek. I was hoping for some persuasion checks or something. Like to tell her, like, yeah, I had to free some prisoners first. That's why I used it. You know, I used the submersible. But I'm on the fence with him. It's like, sure, he did not do it intentionally, but he still was a bit casual about this as well. Like, they should just get out of the way and whatnot. So I think in the end, like, yeah, sorry, but he's all yours.
What? Mate, you've got to be kidding.
Come quietly. The Sea Queen will judge you.
I surrender, all right. You wouldn't hurt a harmless man, right? And you, thanks for nothing, prick.
Oh, interesting enough, everybody disapproved.
It's over. It's finally over.
What did I get?
Safe.
You have resistance to fire and cold damage. Armor class +1. If the wearer is standing in a water surface, they heal. Not bad, but I don't think it's something I would use. Right.
I can't believe they'd use me to control Drew. My poor sweet wee lad.
So that completes just the drowned, right? The Iron Throne detonation wreaked havoc on the nearby ocean. Is he dead or gonna die? Let's see. Let's check the temple, I guess, and then wait, is this okay? That's towards the Undercity. This is the exit. Gotcha. Okay, channel update. I got there are allies. Grand Duke is grateful for saving him from the absolute clutches. He will stand by your side in the final battle. Okay. Should be an interesting conversation at the camp. Will, him, and Mizora.
When do I get a break from
Actually, the lodge is all along the way, so
Wine is already paid for.
we can check with Omelom first, and then I'm curious at the Water Queen's house if we can stumble upon something. But overall, this more or less decent gear, but not that great. Yeah, resistance fire. So basically, only the first one that's all the time, well, more or less active, plus the armor class. You do have the transmutation spell, create or destroy water, sure. So I guess you make a combination of that, and then the next turn you heal. But that's not a lot, actually. What, 1 to 4 hit points? Nah. But sure, we have it. Right, Blurg. I brought Omelom here.
It is pleasurable to see you. Your intervention within the cult's underwater complex was a timely one. I am glad my carelessness did not cost the life of Duke Ravengard. That you also saved me was unexpected.
Well, that was unexpected that you had the power to just teleport me directly to the submersible. I thought for a second, like, okay, Omelom and my own character is gone, and hopefully I can revive at the camp. At least myself. Why were you down there in the first place, actually?
My meeting with you led me to a most unsettling conclusion. That my kind had begun to exert influence through this cult of the Absolute. I felt illicit interference would not be conducive to this plane's survival. I sought out other infected individuals to ascertain the truth of my hypothesis. Unfortunately, I strayed too close. I was captured and transported to the prison in which you found me. There, I saw Gortash and his followers inflict cruelties far beyond any I witnessed in the Underdark. I am grateful that you were spared such a merciless fate.
And what will you do now?
Once my report is completed, I will return to my usual work in the Underdark. There, at least, I may yet produce worthwhile results. Blurg and I have consulted on the matter of your reward. We first thought to ask the denizens of the Underdark for their aid in fighting the cult. Alas, our influence there remains negligible. Instead, we have selected a series of items from the Society's vaults.
All right.
Given my kind's involvement in creating this evil, it is only right that I do my part in helping you defeat it, or at least improving your odds.
So what exactly did you give me? A bag with 5 items in it. Fungal bamboozler, befuddle, sunbeam. Okay.
Let's march.
The pride of the gate.
I guess leave this to Will for now.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I thought maybe we're gonna get some items, more items and whatnot. Anything else?
It is best I do not interfere further with events on the surface. I will return to my research. It has been neglected long enough.
That was a long pause.
Should mind my step.
Omelloum tells me I have you to thank for its safe return. We know the risks when we go out into the field, but to lose my friend in such a way would have been most disheartening.
I mean, bravery is not a bad thing. In fact, your research could be invaluable for my cause.
If there's any conclusion to be drawn from this, I think it's that Omelloum and I are safest back in the Underdark. Our research there must continue. We may not be able to fight on the front lines as you do, but we may yet do some good for those who call it home. We'll depart when this absolute army is defeated. I understand you are involved in the matter. I hope our gifts will provide you with some meaningful assistance in fighting the evil Omeluum uncovered. Do let us know how you get on.
Yeah, no worries, thank you. Do you have... You don't have any health potions. I mean, you have the small ones, which no use of right now. Right, but you can take the ingots and this one, and I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, this I'm gonna leave in the chest. Where am I? Extract ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna make 2 more of bloodlust. Don't have the materials to get more health potions. Minsk, you can hold on to those ones for now. Okay, so we're done with the lodge and Omelom. Alright. Decent reward, but I thought maybe we're gonna get some items.
Haste.
Okay. Where is it? Okay, this way. I'm gonna check the Water Queen's house to see about the guy. Oh, and actually, yeah, hold up. No, I remembered. I have some keys that I can use at the counting house.
Let's see.
But that one I might actually just check off screen. And then we still have this area here that's supposedly off limits. We might just burst in there, check this area after I deal with the Steelwatch Foundry. Because from what I'm getting, that should deactivate the Steelwatch. So then I'll just have to fight normal guys, so to speak. Oh, and actually, yeah, I remember there was this here in the Water Queen's house. Or a couple of places out here.
Please head inside.
That they would be upset if I go in.
Darktide is the Umberlant holy day celebrating the late summer neap tide with the sacrifice of a black hippo.
Oh, sure.
You tamed the Beastmaster. We thank you, friend.
Sure, but where is he?
May you too feel Umberlee's embrace one day.
You know, one thing, it could be here in the passageway. At least I can go inside and scout ahead.
But we'll always remember.
Started to panic, didn't I?
Photo.
Took free wave service to hold me under.
That's a lot of gold chests over there. Is this actually... this looks like it could be a potential back entry.
Oh, aye. Me and the bitch queen are best mates now.
Like she watched over Holly.
I'm not seeing the one that gave me the quest.
I'm sure Umberlee has much more important.
Maybe I could just go in, knock them out, and then really explore. What about here?
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Have to keep going. for the taking.
Okay, she's here. Oh, are you fine with me coming here? I remember that they were a bit on edge. Me coming here.
Get gone before I shock you.
I'm just here to talk with the plot tide.
You have done the bitch queen's house a great deed. I pray that when you die, your lungs are blessed with her salted kisses.
Sure. Any hints? Or where that guy is? Or he just literally just disappeared? That's it. I don't know what happened with him. Okay. Right. Well, I do... When I think about it, I do have... invisibility scrolls. I could just sneak through. But we'll see. Right, let's go to the camp. Right, apologies for the quick jump cut. I had a phone call to take, and then more deliveries arrived from stuff that I ordered, and yeah. Right, so we were in camp. I see Raven Guard over there. Mizora is still here, so maybe she'll just jump into the conversation.
Yes.
But let's see if the rest of the companions have anything to say.
What's on your mind?
Nothing from Karlak. They sell nothing. Mizora.
I bet you're pleased with yourself. Saving Raven Guard and making a fool out of me in a single swoop. Go on, do your gloating. You've earned it.
Damn right I did. My father is safe and my chains are broken.
I mean, it's a trick. It's got to be. A bargain is a bargain. I just have a feeling there's a catch somewhere.
Indeed. A bargain's a bargain. And the man who skirts a sworn pact is living on borrowed time. For now, you've tipped the scales in your favor. But all it takes is a whisper for me to tip them back.
What did you mean about tipping the scales in your favor?
Why look for hidden meaning when the words are laid so bare? Besides, now is a time of celebration. I am sure you and Duke Ravengard have plenty to talk about.
Okay. Anything else?
What brings you by?
Nope. Cool. Minsk?
Make sure you are refreshed before we set out.
Nothing. Jahira.
Yes?
You're fine. Halsen.
Oakfather preserve you.
Good. Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
Okay. At least the exclamation mark from Will's head disappeared. For now. I don't know.
Father will be waiting in camp. It's about time we talked.
Okay. And here he is.
First you cleave my heart in twain, now you shatter it to pieces. My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins.
I'm sorry, what?
Is this my fate? To be freed from Gortash's hell, only to be trapped in yours?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think.
Ooh. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna call on the parasite. Connect with father and son. Ravengard should know the truth.
Ravengard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him.
My tears wounds. I'm in your mind.
The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravengard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
Yeah, is the truth, Ravengard. Will has always been a faithful defender of Baldur's Gate.
My son. You sold your soul to save Baldur's Gate, and I cast you out for it. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you.
Go on.
Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great champions and proven to be one of them. The worm will answer your call. You must seek him out.
You are serious? There's a dragon living under the city.
A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city has faced countless threats, but we always overcame. There was never a need to call on the worm. Until now. The Absolute is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. The worm must be awakened, and the task falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur. An ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Wouldn't you rather wake the dragon yourself?
The legend has it that Ansur will only answer to a proven hero of the city. Until a moment ago, I thought that was me. But is he who rejects his own child a hero? What of he who calls his brave son a monster? You showed me the truth. You showed me that I was the one who turned his back. You showed me that Will may be the future of Baldur's Gate, and well beyond it.
Will, what do you make of this?
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. My father was clear. We awaken the worm and take back the city.
Will, You are more valorous than Baldur and himself. May the city know the truth of my only son. Pride of Ravengard. Pride of Baldur's Gate.
So... the Wyrmway. Yeah, I kinda already been there, to be honest. It was with the test, and I believe there was one more test. And you say you gave me a book. Did you give it to Will? No.
Buttock, another step on the path.
No, I forgot to sell this bag. Anyway. Anything else?
The Absolute's voice is gone, but I still hear its echoes. Reflections of reflections.
Well, I kinda read the legend of Ansur. What do you make of it?
It is no legend. Ansur does sleep beneath the rock and will come to the city's aid when it is in need. He is oath-bound to do so.
And how did the Absolute cultists capture you?
I was returning from Elturel. My traveling party stopped at an inn, Joaquin's Rest, to lay our heads. It wasn't the heat that woke me. It was the scent. Cultists had set fire to the place. I don't remember being taken. Just the smoke burning my throat before I fell. If only Floric... Oh, hells. Floric. While the Absolute commanded my mind, I condemned her to death and confined her in Worm's Rock prison.
Don't worry,
She
she's
stood
fine.
by me even as the hell's fires lapped at my feet. You must free her.
Yeah, don't worry, she's already free. She's gathering allies as we speak.
Tremendous news. She proves as loyal to you as she is to me. I couldn't bear it if she died by my command. May the Triad guide her steps.
And what was your business in Elturel?
A complicated one. I went to greet Elturel's High Overseer. Only for the Archdevil Zariel to drag the city into the hells. I've been touched by Avernus. Been a plaything for demons. A tale for other places. Other days.
Okay. Well, thank you for that. And, okay, interestingly enough, I had Gale and Karlach in the background. Weird because I don't have Gale in my party.
The Absolute's voice is gone.
Okay, you don't have anything else to say. Will?
Let's talk.
Yeah, reunited with your father. How does it feel?
It's complicated. There's the joy of reconciliation, the relief of forgiveness, and the anxiety of new expectation. It's a flurry of emotion. I'm not sure how to make sense of it.
You know what? Focus on the relief. Finally, your father knows the truth.
Relief? My last 7 years have been defined by the secrets I carried. I feel light as a feather now that I've shed them. When I left the city, my father saw only a boy carrying the stench of the hells. Now, he sees the man I made of myself. Once all this is ended, once we've crushed the brain and freed the people, I could once more call Baldur's Gate home. Whether I return there, well, only time will tell.
Indeed.
Let's
Anything
talk.
else, Will? No. And I don't assume...
Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, I don't think anybody else has something to say. Mizora, anything to add?
What brings you by?
No. Cool. Greater family, sure, we already cleared the first level. Again, I don't know how long this will take, so I might keep it for another episode. Because if there's a lot of fighting happening, that's might take a while. And also... just considering if I should do a long rest. Actually. Sure, I'll lose the buffs, whatever. But the thing is... yeah, let me just leave the gear in the chest. The thing is, if I do anything else major right now, I'm kinda not full on the spell slots. So that will be my thing. Why can't I see the rest of the party? Okay. I'm not gonna question more. I mean, I still have short rest and all that. Orphic Hammer, Cazador. Yeah, because if I go to the Steel Watch Foundry now, I need to find the right place to use the rune powder bomb as well. See how to save these guys and all that. And I'm also thinking, if I use a long rest, will this affect the Steel Watch? If it's gonna be fail or something. Also the Wyrmway, I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. Because I still have that trial, which I have no idea yet how to deal with it. Right, let's... you know what, let's see with the Wyrmway. Okay. Still have with Raphael over there. Oh. Let's see. Ah, this is closed now. Right? Before it was not closed. This guy's gonna turn... Sure, I know I have back entrances and all that. Now I'm thinking, how is this gonna affect the thing with Gortash? Right. Everybody on this side, because there is an entrance. Oh! Lady Frida Oberon. You're new? Come on, cast it. What happened with you?
I'll be my old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summer-tide days here. Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
Okay.
In goes nothing.
Right, let's see how it actually affects. These guys might be hostile. Well, it's in the prison, so it should be isolated. So I think I'm fine with it. Oh, okay. Right.
My hamster, he thirsts for justice. Drink deep, Boo!
Let's see, can you... Nice. One of them is out, and... Who would be next? You. That's really low chances.
My hamster has dined on godflesh. You are but a tiny crumb!
Can I take him out completely? Nice. Okay.
Quick, Boo! Sit on my skull, so the light does not betray us.
But with wheel I don't have a lot of spells. Oh well. I'm fine.
Over there.
Galak. I don't think I have enough movement speed to reach there. No. Okay. Sure, critical hit.
Can't even catch my breath.
And maybe now it's would be a good time to use some of the scrolls. Sunbeam? Sure. I have 4 more. Are you gonna dash? You're gonna have to dash. But there are more of you down here. Weren't there 1, 2, 3? No, I think it's fine. Right, there were 5. Gotcha. Because I think 2 of them were like hanging out around here. 1 patrolling, 2, and then I can't remember what was the third one. So it's fine.
2 arms! No, wait. 2 swords!
Minsk, you're awesome.
Never a dull moment.
Do you have anything of interest? The prison cell key, which you do have a hefty amount of gold. Do you have anything?
No traps, please.
Nothing. This actually gives me a bit of leeway to look around, but I don't think there was anything of interest. What about this guy? Do you wanna get out now? Like, seriously?
Huh, I'll give it a shot. Seems like a good moment to talk.
For bull.
No? Okay. You don't wanna get out. So I have a feeling all the warm rock right now is hostile. Oh, do I need to open again? Fiddlestick. Can't remember how it was. It had something to do with electricity.
Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe. Leap now, look later.
Hey, Will, come here. I might need to get Gale here, I don't know. Ah, okay. So I can do it. Kinda wasting the arrows, but it's fine. It is what it is. And we had the mouse soul as well. Okay, sure.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
Okay. So, what did I had here? Yeah, so we have those ones, and it's just this one here. Which, okay.
Cleanse the world of those who would stand in the way of the righteous. But do not let such cleansing prevent justice.
Cleanse. What do you mean, cleanse? Vanish?
Dishonorable judge was banished.
Okay.
But judgment must still be passed.
Okay.
The hanging. A red-haired man is depicted hanging from a gallows as a crowd looks on. You notice a child in the crowd, a falling tear leaving a trail on his cheek.
Okay.
Freedom. A red-haired man walks the streets of Baldur's Gate, clad in a billowing cloak. You catch a glimpse of a sly smile beneath his hood, and a golden coin in his hand.
A thief walks free. Is this truly justice?
No. I can't remember what was it. The apple. Something. He took the apple, then gave to the child. And then I'm assuming like Thieves Guild approached him. Yeah. Or somebody approached him to do a thievery. He did it. But then he was caught. And then what will be the judgment? So definitely not freedom. Hanging or the cell?
The cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
I feel this is a bit extreme, the hanging. To be honest. Because yeah, he's a thief, sure. But he kinda helps the kids as well. So I don't think the punishment would be that severe with the hanging. So, okay. Let's see if I'm correct. Should be the cell. The principle of the sentence being proportional to... Okay. That was it. Right. Looks like I could have done this way earlier. 5,000 experience? Not that it matters though, because I'm maxed out.
Let's see what this does.
Okay. Let's see what awaits us here. Sure.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Okay, hopefully I don't need to remember all of that. And this doesn't look that promising. Undead Dragon, level 17. Lightning immunity, poison immunity, necrotic resistance. On incoming damage is reduced by 2. Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on the affected entity. Magic resistance. Please don't eat me.
Hells. The great worm is nothing but bone and memories.
Sure. Can I look around and see? I see some attuned crystal. What does this do? So bludgeoning. This looks like a Karlach's job. In case, I don't know, I need to fight the worm. I don't know what's this about. Helm of Baldur. That looks to be a legendary, right? Steam Cloud. So what's gonna prompt me getting the helm or trying to loot him? I mean, if we have to fight him, looting him is gonna be or not. Okay, medium armor. The helmet heals you 2 hit points at the beginning of every turn. You have bonus to armor class and saving throws. You can't be stunned, and attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer.
Steel sharp, hamster hungry.
Well now.
Alright, what now?
I'd love to, thanks.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This for now I can give it to actually Minsk, because yeah, I have the Hunter's Eye, but kind of forget to put Hunter's Mark and the rest. And also can't be stunned. How does it look? Very basic. Right, for now Minsk is gonna keep it. Also, he can be crit. Cool, perfect. And can be stunned. So that's a really great helmet.
Anything of use?
Okay. Ah, here we go. So I literally could have just left. And then, oh.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power. He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worm's.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Search your mind for what possesses it.
Ansur wends his way through your mind like an unstoppable river. Your body is unmoving, yet thought flows effortlessly between you. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I mean you no harm. Just let me go.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The
you mean the Emperor?
Stirs in the astral prism, then in you. Calm, curious, and detached.
Your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened.
Ansur, it's been too long.
Whoa, hold up.
Baldur. No, I don't believe it.
Whoa. You mean Balduran as the Balduran that founded the city and whatnot? That we just saw the statue with him? Because I thought also just said, oh, Balduran as a citizen of Baldur's Gate. So yeah, he called you Balduran?
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend.
Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough?
Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice.
You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
Yeah, you know what? Answer the question. You owe it to both of us.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur.
Enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness, Balduran. The final tempest has come. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who roars. This time, you will not escape it.
Right. I guess you're not gonna help us? Right. Also, what do we have? here. Who would be next? You. Sure. Start with Hunter's Mark. Freak provokes attack of opportunity. That's not great. This as well? Because you have to go there. Really? Do I have... Run dead, right? Must be a beast. No. Right. I'm gonna have to risk 30%. Okay, not bad. A nice disadvantage, but that's not helping. Yeah, cool. Are you gonna dash? No, you're gonna fly, and then you'll be able to do an action.
Even pets travel with the devil's stench.
Okay, wheel. Circle of Death. Where's the other? You're over there. Sure. See ya. Only needed one to hit.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Cool. Here. That's not a lot of chances though. Sure, concentrated blast. That's not a lot of damage. Okay, what are you the best? Strength, Constitution. Where's...
Bye forever, pal.
Hey, Karlak.
Fucker.
Right. That was a big miss. And then you take the... ow. Actually, that might have been a bit of a mistake. Yeah, okay. Wheel. First things first. Okay, let's see if I can...
And
yeah, unfortunately, I'm not throwing him in overboard.
The danger, the kicking of butts.
Yeah, I wanna Don't miss. Come on.
Who is not? So die in silence, evil!
Heal and... Okay, a bit more here. Yeah, actually 2 on the Myrmidon and make sure he's gone, and I think that might have been a miss.
Gods, it's hot in here.
So that clears the ads for now. That's not a lot. Huge chances though. Okay, you hit. I don't have anything to throw.
The waiting storm is arisen.
So it's getting energy and is resistant to all damage. Really?
Who says smite? That means I must hit you very hard, I think.
Better strangers. Of course. But can I interrupt with something? Okay, you saved on everything, but you did take damage. Hold up.
No time to waste.
You don't have the confusion.
Well, so much for peace. Can't slow down.
It's like 25%. Oh, this is for undead. Okay. Really, you saved? When allowed. Wait, are you down or?
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
What's going on here?
You're not gonna like this, mate.
Really? That's a lot of saves. I'm not liking this. Ow. Right. Ouchie. I thought you had 2 turns. Okay, you're gonna call lightning strike over there. From what I see. Yeah, okay. That definitely hurt. Quite a bit.
I won't give in.
Okay. just saved again. Come on.
Now this is my happy place. Ready for this? Won't last much longer like this.
What if... Ah, crying aloud. Why? Why attack of opportunity? Come on. Well, it is gone.
With haste.
Okay. This ain't good. A lightning immunity, but you're not immune to fire. You don't have enough movement speed? Really? Okay. I guess we're gonna do it like this. Why did I do the chain lightning? Never mind. A bit stupid like that. Okay, provokes attack of opportunity. And a risk with range, which probably gonna be my downfall. Ah, come on, you miss everything now. Sure, you're burning. Whatever. Ow. There goes Will. Oh. Range.
Fool breaks the hearts, Minsk breaks the bones.
Really? Come on. How much more are you gonna...
What now?
Stave. You're gonna have to miss the step after there. I mean, you are entangled, interesting enough. Okay, get the power. We need to take him out now. Ah, standing in the open. That's what the thing means. And that, please. Critical miss. Now is not the time. Come on. Oh, when I got an achievement?
Leave this. Need to find a way.
Right.
Ansur. I never thought I'd see him again.
So it's true then. You're Baldur.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
I mean, you literally founded Baldur's Gate. Of course I'm interested.
Such sentimentality. Very well. It's like I always told you. I was just like you. An adventurer who yearned for greatness. And in mortal terms, I achieved it. As captain of the Wandering Eye, I acquired enough gold to found Baldur's Gate. I stayed for a while to watch my city grow. But it was not enough. I grew restless again. The sea called to me, and I ran to her with open arms. Life at sea was not easy. Our last adventure was ruinous. My ship was destroyed. my crew lost, but my spirit was far from broken. I was determined to return in triumph once again. I heard of treasure in Moonrise. I strove to find it. What I found was an illithid colony, where I acquired a tadpole much like yours, and became a mind flayer, enthralled to the Elder Brain. It was Ansur who found me. Ansur who pulled me from the Brain's domination. Ansur who brought me home. He sought to cure me of my sickness, called on every healer he could find, nearly broke his spirit in the attempt. But he failed to understand. I wanted no healing. I was not sick.
Don't you feel bad about killing the one who saved you?
Of course I do. More so because it was Ansur. Even after he had exhausted all possibility of reversing my condition, he still clung to hope. I tried to convince him of my reality. I was on the cusp of greatness beyond my wildest dreams. But all he could see was a mind flayer. He came to me as I slept. A mercy killing in his mind. I saw the tears. I felt his grief. I had no choice but to kill him first. It was an act of self-preservation.
You know, yeah, I kinda admire your commitment to survival, but your methods are a bit questionable.
There were no alternatives. In my place, you would have done the same. Do not think that I am ignorant of what I have lost. I may not regret my actions, but I do regret that they were necessary. While the past is beyond my influence, the present is not. It is time we move on. One netherstone remains. We must find it before the brain breaks free.
Right, okay, so that completes that. Informer Duke Ravengard, but I need to revive my my guys.
Take you.
Cheer me up, quick!
Karlak, and then Will.
What's inside?
I said Will. I'm assuming I'm not in range. That's right.
This isn't good.
Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 short rests so they don't complain there. Low health and whatnot. Now, what do you have? Oh. Well, hit double damage from your strength modifier. This weapon grants you advantage on attack rolls against large, huge, or gargantuan. I think I found Karlak. New weapon. And dear Ansur, I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. There is no cure, and that's alright. I'm fine, more than fine. I'm better than I've ever been. So, why torture yourself like this? Of course, I know why. Remember Jarl Tengri? You and I sailed together for months, seeking the Great Spire. By the time we found it, we were sick as dogs. But you never left my side. Not for a moment. Even though you could have simply chosen to fly. You told me there was something about experiencing it with me, through my eyes. You wanted to share in my passion for the adventure. It was, you said, a privilege. The truth is, the privilege was mine. You are the greatest thing that ever happened to me, Ansur. I never had to ask you for anything, but I'm asking you now to stop. I may no longer feel my feelings, but I know yours, and yours are agony. It doesn't have to be this way. Be free, Ansur. Fly. And know that even if I'm not beside you, I will always have been your Baldur. That's sweet. Right.
Soldier.
I can't remember what. Ah, Kalakásnyról na. I mean, yeah, maybe, or give this to Lae'zel. Not sure, because Nirona is not bad either, and ignore resistances does some piercing damage. Cool. Slashing, no resistance. What about the giant form? Grow to a fearsome size, weapon deals an additional damage, and you gain health and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Sure. I'll have Kalek have this one for now, because this one I kinda lose 3 movement speed, 3 meters, then immunity to falling damage. Anyway, unfortunately I cannot throw it anymore, so maybe give this to Lae'zel, or we'll see. For now, I think I'm gonna leave it here for this episode, and yeah, I'm thinking maybe a long rest after this, and then we'll deal with the Steelwatch Foundry. This actually ended up to be a longer episode, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.